Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a little different. What I'm going to show you are two part saws that I bought. What I bought is an older Stihl 026 and a Stihl 024 AV. Now the way you see them is how I got them. Handle bent, some parts missing, the covers missing as you can see here for the clutch. The carburetor covers are missing from both saws. I did get an older bar and chain that does fit on them. This one here is missing the pull rope and the handle, the gas and the oil cap. So you're probably wondering what I paid for them. Well, I paid $25 each, so $50 for both of them. Now when I got there, the first thing I checked was the compression. I didn't bring a compression tester obviously, but I just pulled it like this and right away I knew that the motor was pooched. There's no resistance whatsoever. And since the pull cord's missing on this one, I couldn't pull it over. So what I'm going to do right now is take the muffler off and show you the piston and rings to see what it looks like and to know if the motor's pooched or not. I'll just take off the two Torx T27 screws here. So I took off the recoil here just to be able to turn the engine easier. And take a look at those rings, they're done. There's a lot of carbon around the exhaust port, so it could have got in there and damaged everything. So it's pretty obvious at this point that it's not a repair saw. The reason I bought these saws is because I actually have one of each of these saws here that I want to personally fix for myself. Obviously I didn't buy these saws to repair, but for parts, the reason why I bought them is because I have one of each of these saws here that I want to repair for myself personally. This one here needs a new top end, which I will put in, an aftermarket one of course. And this is an 024, it's got good compression. But you never know when you're going to need something like a recoil or whatever else may be left on this saw. And to give you an example, if you need a new gas tank, it's part of the handle assembly and that can be very expensive. So even though I paid $25 each for these, if I need one single part, I've already got my money back. To give you an example, this clutch cover here would more than likely cost me at least $25 for a used one with shipping. Just a recoil assembly like this would cost probably $25 to $40. It doesn't cost much to put the rope back in and a handle, maybe $5 to $10, and I've got an extra recoil. And I've also got a good handle and gas tank on the 026 over here, so that's worth a lot of money. There's a carburetor on each saw. The clutch is in there. There's a rim sprocket. Those are easily replaced and inexpensive, but you never know when you need a small part that can get you out of a jam immediately. Let's say you lose the little clip here that holds the rim sprocket onto the crankshaft. Well, you just come to your part saw, take it off and put it on the one you're using. The 024 over here, the handle is all bent. Obviously something happened here, maybe a tree fell on it or something like that. This one does not have the clutch cover, but I think the clutch cover from the 026 fits. And it does. And there's all kinds of other parts down here like the oil pump and different things like that. There's parts for the brake system on the 024. Some of the parts from the 026 have been taken off, like the cover here. Oftentimes I find on these older saws that the choke knob here and the switch part is broken, so that's in good shape. The trigger handle is good. All these parts inside here are good. Same on this one. And both saws still have spark, so if I needed an ignition module, that would cover the cost of what I paid for both saws. And if you're in the business, you never know when you'll get a customer that'll come in that needs, let's say, a fuel tank for his older saw, and you can sell it and make your money back with just that one part. So that's why I bought the two old saws for parts. You can start doing that yourself too if you're in the business of small engines. Or if you're a personal collector of different saws, it never hurts to have extras of the same chainsaw that you're fixing or that you want to keep for yourself personally. So again, before you buy used parts for yourself, make sure that you're going to have a need for them because you don't want them sitting in your shop for the next 20 years collecting dust and not making any money off of them. Thanks for watching guys. Make sure to subscribe and you'll see me next time.